That is Adam.
We're on.
Wow,
Oh.
I was just drifting over that button too.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Welcome back. Where were we? We were in the port city of Bonn, and then we ended up in the port city of Liffey.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. I'd love to know where you guys are going to go next. We just enjoyed a fantastic night out at the docks district in the garage shop, hanging out, watching Arn beat the guy senseless. The guy's now been dragged over to the corner of the bar, still knocked the fuck out. The party is raging on all around him. Horrible, horrible songs for Arn, but you know, they're trying. Just everybody's pretty drunk. You even talked Giacomo into coming out and putting the hair down and knocking one back or two. And you guys got a nice little table and things are dying down. That dude's still knocked out in the corner. His two buddies are trying to help. They got him slumped up against the bar. Even the Minotaur was like, "Here, let's see if that wakes him up." And it's like hot sauce and coffee, and they're trying to like get it down his throat, and they're just making a huge mess. But everybody's excited. You guys got your payouts from the betting. And it is still raging on. Who wants to go first?
Wait, we just ended the fight, right? I forget how he got knocked out. It wasn't me. That was Arn who did it.
It was Arn. You took all the alcohol that Arn was like, "Give me a beer," and he got like coke
Yeah.
like 7 of them, and you made it all splash back the other way.
I remember that. I don't remember the last bit. Look, is that it?
Drink.
The event is like over, right? We're
The
good.
fight is over.
The fight is over.
Okay. I mean,
This guy is the guy he fought, and he is still coke clocked over at the side of the bar.
It would be the first time Martin killed a guy.
Did he kill that guy? He's not getting up.
There's rumors going around about a bathroom or something. I don't really.
I didn't kill nobody this time.
I'm sure he'll be fine. They have healers for stuff like this. I mean, if we're just gonna chill out here, I mean, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Doesn't look like there's... Hopefully, nothing wild happens.
Well, it depends on how late y'all want to stay out, because we still have to make it back to Bonn in the morning.
Giacomo looks over at you from leans over since he's sitting on the other side of Winston. He goes, "Does he fight every night like this?"
If they allow him to, yeah.
And is it particularly profitable for you all?
I don't
First
think
time
we've
I've
lost
seen her.
money on him, so...
You seem like now he looks across the table at you, Arn, as you're doing your best to sit in this human medium-sized chair at the table. So he's like kind of like looking down at you, but like it's because of the chair. And he says to you, he says, "Well, toast to your good health and your good fortune."
Here, here. And I throw up my big glass and clink it with you and start chugging. They don't call me the Gray Bullet Champ for nothing.
I mean, this is the end of the night. I'm gonna head out.
Hmm?
You heading out right now?
We're not doing anything. We're just gonna chill here.
Yeah, you guys are just chilling. Then why don't you just give me a perception check?
How dare you? Before I've opened my character sheet that I always forget to do.
Every time.
It is a fucking every time.
Every time.
as you look around, getting ready to push yourself up from the table, you see the knocked out fighter and his 2 friends. And they reach down. You don't see what they grab, but you distinctly hear saying, "Here, hit him again with that stuff."
Oh, they're giving him drugs again. Isn't that technically cheating?
Yes.
He already lost.
Yeah,
It didn't help him.
but like, if that's against the rules, and I don't know.
Yeah, but his body's gonna take a big old toll later in life. That's why I believe in the true stuff. All
What's the true stuff?
natural. All natural.
All natural
but if-
what?
I assume he means proteiners.
Yeah, man, you gotta work for your strength. You just can't sniff it and all of a sudden just be strong.
Yeah.
I think you can, though. I think that's absolutely something you can do.
What makes you say
However,
that?
Because he did it.
Yeah, see how that worked out for him.
But he
Sure, he's
still
not as
lost.
strong as Arm, but I'm sure he's stronger than me.
Oh, yes, sir.
Probably. Might not need the
At
drugs
least
for that.
Physically, hey, you watch it. Also, if you are competing in leagues and stuff, don't you want to get these types out of your circles? I don't.
Say that again.
I said if you're competing in these types of events and stuff, and I'm assuming these are sanctioned and legal, don't you not want these types of people fighting in these leagues?
I don't. But the thing is I can't regulate it. Now,
You can report it.
I can report it, but this was more of a brawl type fight. It wasn't for no points towards legal rankings. In legal rankings, yeah, I could report it to the judge, and the judge would take it on. Go to the beach or whatever. Go to some beach fights. Show up. This was just straight up. Hey, get me a fight, biggest baddest guy, so I can make some money.
Whatever floats your boat.
Well, speaking of, when we get back to Bonn, do you think you'd be able to set up a fight there before we deal with that advisor shtick?
That, yeah, possibly.
Bonn's a pretty big city. They might have better competition than this.
That, and they do have they do have a beach league there, so hop in the league and move on up. Or, being that I am a champ, maybe get to move up maybe to one of the higher leagues.
Yeah, what's the next league anyway?
Good question. I have no earthly idea right now. I'll have to.
Winston downs his mug, goes, after the back alley fights, it's ballroom league.
There you
Ballroom,
go.
that sounds too fancy.
Hey, that's
As I understand it, forgot which port it was in, but I think it was Namako Island when you guys were off on adventure. Yeah, I heard about it in a beer. It goes beach league, back alley league, ballroom league, champions league.
So, that's why I got that really nice vest and all that kind of stuff. So, I have some snazzy threads whenever I walk up in this place.
I mean, yeah, as I understand it, Arn, you've got an invitational to the Champions League when you fought that one champion back on Castillo Island.
Yes, just never got to account for that fight. So,
No, I think it counts, but like that would be
No,
the Champions League.
Get to go and fight more in the Champions League.
Well, you can always just go back.
Could, yeah. But we've been busy making money.
And as Arn says that, there's suddenly a loud roar from the corner of the bar where the dude was unconscious, and he immediately is like, comes back to life, just rah! But then you see his hand grasp his buddy's jugular and literally just like squeeze and rip out his whole front of his neck. Blood immediately splurts through the ground and goes everywhere. There's suddenly a huge fucking panic, and everybody just holy shit! The music immediately stops. The bartender was like, get the soldiers! Get the soldiers! As this man now just looks gnarly and just, you see him go for his other buddy. Everybody roll initiative.
What the fuck?
This is what I want. Right here.
um,
You better hope I don't
was-
roll a
I
high
was gonna
initiative.
I was
Then.
gonna ask for a surprise round on him. I was about to just get up and run.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, so you've updated the jukebox.
Why is he undead?
Yeah, it's working today.
Is it a real problem with this?
Yeah, it's spotty.
Oh, and there it goes.
I'm changing the music.
Battle
Oh,
music.
okay.
I'm
Battle
I'm
music.
trying to find him. Where's he at?
He's way down here at the south by the bar.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go, Rob. Just ping everyone to move. Hell yeah, brother.
Scary.
Is it this
All
guy
right.
right here?
It's the purple dude, yep. Primrose, your turn.
Okay, oh, this guy is the one that got hurt. I just yell, what the fuck? And I stand up and I immediately run, towards whatever's going on. I will cast Healing Word on the guy who just got his throat ripped out to see if I can help.
You may try.
Oh, good.
The healing word does not seem to repair the damage to his neck.
Ugh. Fuck. Okay, and then I guess I will toll the dead on this guy. Actually, I'm gonna Sacred Flame that guy and see if that works.
All right. It's a fail.
Yay. That's my turn.
Arn, your turn.
So I'm going to run to right here, throw the chain at him and attack with it, and then grapple with it.
Okay. It's a hit.
Ooh,
There's
kill
the
him.
damage
Again.
for the
Kill him again.
grapple.
You have him grappled.
Okay, and then I'm just going to beat the living crap out of him. I'm going to pull him towards me as a bonus action. And then
Okay. Knocks his dead buddy out of the way. Blood spurts from the top of his neck, or where his, top of his chest is, where there's a huge chunk missing, and drains a little bit out of his head.
Ugh.
would I have had time to put my wraps back on my hands?
Maybe,
Take
but
them off after.
would you have done it in the celebrations?
Probably not.
Yeah.
So instead, I'm probably just gonna put on these brass knuckles that I have in my pockets. Then, where is it? That misses.
Yeah,
Oh, hold it.
it's-
Hold it. I get advantage because he's grappled. Give me a minute. That hits.
Ooh,
That's
kill
the-
him.
Holy.
No,
okay.
I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. That hits the 19 hit.
For that amount of damage.
9.
All right, still alive. Alex, go ahead and roll initiative.
I was gonna say, did we join a friendly brawl, or is this like?
Oh, no.
Nope, this is right after the fight.
Oh fucking!
He just wants to give you a hug,
there.
guys.
All right, Cole, your turn.
Okay. Hold on. I gotta do things
Ready
and
for
control the microphone at
murder.
the same time. So, I am going to. I'm gonna run around the table and put my back to the wall and curse something about I knew I shouldn't have sat there. So then back to the wall. I am going to attempt to cast Dispel Magic at him
Okay.
and see what help I can create over on that side of the room.
Okay.
I think it was the drugs that turned him, would be my guess. But it might be magical. I don't think that there's a roll or anything like that. You can link the spell if it's easier.
She's got her shit locked to whisper.
I am so afraid that I'm just gonna be like, because I'm
Nah, I
always
got you.
using my spells. I always set it just so that he can see it. That way, it's not showing up on your stream. From. No, you're good. Anyway, I link stuff all the time.
Make a spellcasting ability check.
Yep. And what am I doing?
You're a wizard, so intelligence.
Intelligence. So you can just press intelligence.
Flat.
Where your ability scores are? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Well,
That's me, but just
Goddamn.
that's
Oh.
me. I am just.
Gotcha.
saying.
Yep, I see it says Gwen. All right. Cole puts her back to the wall. Verbal somatics for dispel magic. Nothing happens.
Rat. Okay. How loud is it in this space in this moment?
Oh, it's super loud. So the Minotaur's on there for 12. That's when all the bar patrons will take their turn, but they're like up. Most of them are on their feet. Most of them are like screaming and hollering. Some of the girls are, screeching.
So Arn probably can't hear me say this, but
Oh, you can attempt to yell it. Absolutely.
yeah, I'm gonna try and communicate to that side that it doesn't appear to be magical. Appear being the key word.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
So real quick, because Alex rolled a 17, we're gonna roll to you before we get to Arn. So go ahead, Alex.
Okay. I do not have Cat with me because Cat does not come with me in port. Skadoodle down here.
He's doodling.
And I say, oh god, what the fuck? Yeah, okay. Give him the kerplow.
Oh, wow, good kaplowing.
Holy shit, that is a good
How's
hit.
he doing? Does he look kerplowed?
Yeah, you saw the bullet go into him.
I kerplow
You
him.
see the bullet literally go into him and come out the other side, but you don't see any more blood coming through the hole.
Ugh.
It's terrifying that is to hear in real life.
So my magical weapon isn't doing anything to him?
No, the bullet hit him and went clear through him. He's got a good bullet-sized wound, but he's like tangled up in Arn's infernal chain.
So I guess what I'm saying is, did I physically interact with this, or did
Yes.
it pass through?
No,
Okay, cool.
you hurt. You hit him. It hurt.
So 2 kerplowies for 37 damage,
Okay.
and then an offhand kerplow. So remove 3 from that. So does a 21 hit? Or sorry,
Yes. Yeah. 20
remove
hits.
4.
19 hits. If you're
So
18 hit, you're 20 hit.
51 damage. Bep, bep, bep. So anyway, I started blasting.
Yeah, you did. All right, Orn.
This guy's still up. That's crazy. We're not gonna do shark form. But we're still fully equipped because I can't take any of this shit off. And we're gonna run up with just a normal move and take a pair of attacks with the Sword of Vengeance. 19 to hit.
You're on the bar. That's awesome.
Yeah.
19 hits him.
bar, yeah.
19 hits. That's the Sword of Vengeance, so that's full.
And does a 14 hit?
14 misses.
Damn. I take a huge chunk out of the bar.
The Minotaur yells behind you, like, "Oh, watch the
Sorry,
bar
sorry.
establishment. I'm still paying it off."
Sorry.
Gwyn.
He look rough, or is he still like fine?
He looks rough. You see the sword like cut into him. You see the bullet holes had gone through him. You see Arn working him.
Save on that, bitch. Now you rob that guy.
He's psychicking. That's a lot of damn. Oh, look
Wow.
at
Not
the
getting up for my turn.
sixes! What the fuck is a wizard?
The undead just slumps, like caught up in the chain, caught up in the pummels as Orin's like reordering his sword attack, and Alex is going for another aim. The thing just, what was the fighter is just now like, blah. Is that the end of your turn?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, people are fucking stampeding out the door now.
Do we gotta
I
cut
grab-
off its head or something?
Can I grab the other guy? The one
Not yet,
like I
it's
don't
not your
yeah,
turn.
the guy who administered the drugs to him. I do not want him to leave.
I am so glad I dictated that Cat wasn't here because this is a V-bit situation.
No, he hasn't gone yet. Okay.
There was a random bar fight and the bar exploded.
There was this mechanical thing that ran into the nail salon, and all of a sudden it wasn't there anymore.
Gwyn just slugs down the rest of his wine.
Oh, he died. He dead. Oh, bummer.
I mean, you got him.
Yeah, you got him. Way to go.
Yes, sir. You got him. I didn't have to do anything.
Yeah, okay.
His buddy with the missing fucking neck stands up.
This is new.
Oh shit.
It's spreading? Is
They're
this like
just coming out
actual
of the woodwork.
zombies?
They're dying all over the place and coming
Is
back
it the
to life.
same one?
No, it's his buddy that he took the ripped off his whole front of his neck and jugular.
It's never spread
The
like
first
that.
slam is to be on Arn. The second slam will be on you, Alex.
Rude.
Bring it.
21 on Arn, 18 on Alex.
Yeah, 18 hit.
Yeah.
4 bludgeoning to Arn, 8 bludgeoning to Alex.
Dang it.
Top of the
Oh,
round.
slashing.
And Winston's going to follow Primrose.
Okay.
Good boy.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get closer, and I don't really have much for this to. Oh God. I'm going to Sanctuary Alex. Oh. And then I will try Toll the Dead on this guy, and I don't think he's been hit yet, so
Yep, he hasn't been hit yet.
Toll the Dead, where is it? Target injured, no.
Be like, hold your action, and then I'll hit him, and then you can do Toll the Dead.
I hope he doesn't last that long until a whole turn, but I will take your word for it.
Are there other people he ripped throats out of? Sorry.
Ooh,
Nope,
really.
just one.
Good question. That's your turn, Primrose?
Yeah.
All right. Arn.
We're gonna grapple him with the chain. So here we go.
All right.
Not at advantage, so 21.
That's it.
Grapple check.
That's a good hit.
You got him.
Oh, so close. And then brass knuckles to the face, which I think that's a miss.
Miss.
Cool. I am done.
Alex Bird.
Dear God, fuck. Get off of me, creep.
Yeah, tell him.
12 damage.
Okay.
Ooh. And an additional 8.
All right.
And 22 to hit. For a total of 28 damage. Ew. Gross. That's what you hear from me.
You
Don't
see
touch me,
more
bitch.
as your bullets hit him. You see more visceral flying off his back from the bullet wounds on the backside
I like pass through.
versus the other guy.
Ew, ew, ew.
And that's your turn.
Sir, it is.
Cool.
Get him, Cole.
Yes, sir. I know. I'm trying to figure out what I really, truly want to do. Yeah. Magic missile is what I was sending. Sorry.
All right.
It's a good one.
Hit him. Hit him. Give me 2 more hits. Yeah. Because it's 3 darts. The way I roll it is it's
No, I
3
know, I
different
just had to
rolls
get
of
out
the
my
magic
character
missiles.
sheet, or my spell slip sheet. Sorry.
All right.
Ugh, I was not prepared for a bar fight.
Pen any bonus action or movement.
Kind of want to know how much effect that had visibly before I determine further.
I mean, all 3 hit him. You definitely saw the body like pummel and react as such as getting hit by 3 magic missiles. However, they are designed from how Cole herself casts them. But yeah, they look to be reasonably damaged him. Or it. It's kind of undead at this point.
Kinda.
All right, I want to go like straight over the table, and match up with Prim and Winston, so that I am within better helping range of the others, but not fully engaged just yet.
All right. Orn, as you got a hold of this other friend, making sure he doesn't leave, he's all like wide-eyed that his friend's just immediately turned and like, the one buddy took out his thing. And he looks to you and he's just like, I swear I don't know. What would he want?
I'll put him down. I go, you stay right fucking there, and run at this guy, and I'm gonna go through his back. Go ahead and duck, and just like run him through.
Win looks up from his chair in the back. What?
I'm behind him. I'm gonna grab his shoulders as you run him through.
It didn't spread anymore? Oh, thank goodness.
I'm sorry, I meant Alex duck. I fucking looking at your icon from.
Oh,
Rift.
we're very similar.
Very
Ooh.
similar.
No sarcasm. We're very
Bog-
similar.
Bog standard
These-
white guys.
Should have seen the tokens for Alex and Slate for a while.
So
Yeah, it was
much the
pretty bad.
same.
We like each other. Okay, leave us
Yeah,
alone.
yeah. Brohood.
We got a whole thing going on here.
Okay, so is anyone else turning?
The bar has emptied out. It gets quiet in here as Orn finishes running the Sword of Vengeance through the second undead. Giacomo comes up and stands next to Cole, kind of like looks on. Winston's kind of got his hands out, ready to like cast some kind of protective magic, as the Minotaur is still behind his bar, frightening, arms up, and he's kind of like looks over and goes, "Is it over?"
Just gonna point to the third dude that's still there. What the fuck was that?
I'll go over and I'll grab him.
What are these fucking drugs? And I start rifling through his pockets.
I wrap my chains around him, and I
I swear, I don't know. He's never done that before.
put my chains around him. Now tell me, what's
Tell
going
you what,
on?
I told you everything. I've never seen that before. I don't know why he would do that to Lucas.
Never done it before. I think that's a one-time thing, bud. What did you give them? What happened?
Just baldo powder. We always use in fights.
Where'd you get it from?
So you're cheating.
What? It's not cheating. It hasn't been factured out.
Yeah, okay. You're talking to a champ here. You're cheating. No magic.
This isn't our first time encountering dopers.
I don't even know if this counted as an official fight. Where did you get the supply from?
From our usual dealer.
Who's your dealer?
Jeez.
Tell me.
It's some gnome who works out behind the warehouse 3.
As I grip even tighter around the chains that are wrapped.
Listen, I didn't know. We didn't know this would happen.
Now, what warehouse do I need to go to?
Warehouse 3.
Warehouse 3. What's the gnome's name?
It goes by Peps.
Peps. Okay. Cool.
Can I do an insight check to see if he's telling the truth?
Sure.
Okay.
And if you're lying, I'm gonna come and find you, and I'm gonna burn you until you die.
He could be telling the truth, or he could just be under duress.
Can I also make
Those chains are wrapped around him pretty tight. They're starting to cut into him.
I'm almost tempted to give him a little burn.
But yeah, Cole, you can give him an insight check too.
Oh, Decker, you asshole.
He's hyperventilating. He is sweating. He's definitely looking down to the pain sources. So like, there's a good chance he may not be telling the truth entirely.
Hey, Captain. His pain tolerance is not communicating his honesty very well here.
Do you do that to him?
3.
Say that again.
Yeah.
You do? Okay. Everybody reroll initiative as this guy dies from 13 fire and immediately
Oh
turns.
my god! Why? Why?
He's already grappled.
I don't think that was the point. I don't think that's what the Y was for.
That's a.
If there's like a virus or something, we need to not kill people.
Yeah, now we don't know who's been infected with the baldo.
Murder all of them.
That's okay. This is not Stratholm. We need to not do that.
Huh.
Cleanse them.
5 more. 1,
They could be infected too.
2.
This entire
Nope, I've never done
you.
baldo.
I don't talk drugs.
There's a chance it could be laced in whatever we just
Clean
consumed.
the pole.
Yes, a crusade of cleaning
No. I cast
No.
purify water
No.
over my
No.
drink
the
every
No.
time.
realms of drugs. Yes.
Arn, take 12 bludgeoning damage.
You know what? I'm not healing him after.
Cole, your turn.
Why? Oh gods. Okay. What do I have that's single target?
Toss some more magic missiles that direction.
Hell yeah. The old reliable.
Alright. Orn.
All right, Captain. I think we take this one out and we stop. And I'll try and cut this thing down. Is it? Do I have advantage by being grappled still?
Say what?
If you have a hold of him, no, it wouldn't give you advantage unless you had the grappler feat.
No. Okay. So it's just regular.
It's regular.
31 damage total.
Fuck
Holy
yeah.
shit!
All right. Primrose.
Alright.
What was it supposed to be advantage? 12 fails, takes
That's
24.
fine.
And he dies.
Could we please be careful who we kill until we know what is causing this?
No.
I'll like yell out.
I
Oh,
turn my gun.
everybody hands up! Everybody hands up! No hitting anybody. You hands up. And I'll point to Arn.
Hey, he lied. He deserved to die.
How do you know he
Hands
lied?
up! Hands up! Everybody hands up. Point to the bartender. Hands up! Hands in the air.
Alex puts his hands up.
The Minotaur kind of
Accordingly.
like slowly raises his arms.
I take my chain off of the dead body and wrap it against my arm again.
I'm gonna turn to the Minotaur. Sir, sorry, you can put your hands down. Where is Warehouse 3?
Warehouse 3 be off the dock district to the west side, probably behind Warehouse 2.
Probably, yeah. Okay.
Fantastic.
What
Let's
time
go.
of day is it?
Oh, it's like close to midnight, guys.
Hey, that's the greatest time because that's when the drug dealers like to be out selling their crap. Let's get him.
Okay, please don't randomly kill anyone until we know what's causing this.
At the
Cool. I'll
top
just
of
say,
my
hey,
lungs.
have you
No
smoked
promises.
baldo? No? Okay, cool. Die.
Sorry, what did you say?
Don't worry about it.
Just a slight murder spree, Rob. That's all. Don't worry. Everything's under control.
Suddenly, boots and come rustling in through the door as Netherian soldiers fan out and immediately start leveling their rifles. And the officer steps forward and goes, "All right, freeze! Everybody, hold up! Stay where you are. What is the matter of this? We hear rumors of violent attacks."
My
We
hands
just took
still
care
in
of
the
3
air.
undead people.
I got
All
one
right.
hand in the air and I just point with the other hand to the undead
Yeah.
on the floor.
I have both hands in the air and I start
It's like,
walking forward with both
eh.
of my medals showing. Excuse me, gentlemen.
that.
We have dispatched of the undead this evening. Again, hands in the air, both hands in the air.
Jerry, cover the door. You three with me. No, sir, I'll meet you over there. He'll meet you like halfway.
There you go. Perfect.
Thomas, go around there, see what you see. Well, good evening, sir. Sorry about this rude debacle. So, again, very slowly. What did you say occurred here? Something about undead? Did I hear that right?
We don't actually know. This evening, there was a fight. Sanctioned, of course. No worries, no issues. However, one of the fighter, who was toughing some unknown substance, upon being knocked out, returned from the dead,
It was baldo.
animated his body, and started ripping throats out.
Make that that's such an art rate, just yelling from the distance.
Is
Sorry,
your
that killed me.
is your companion correct that the substance in use in this equation is the baldo powder?
I
Yeah,
have
baldo.
no idea what the powder is, but that's what they've said, right?
That is what he said.
Tell me what do you say? And you see the other soldier, like he's got his rifle like in one hand, he's looking over, like leaning from 10 feet away at all the 3 dead bodies. He goes, I just got a question. Was he undead with a missing throat?
No. Technically, he had his throat. The first undead ripped it out, and then he collapsed.
Yep.
Moments later, as we dispatched the first undead, the throatless man joined the fray to be sent to the ever after a second time.
The ever after.
Cat, I see 3 over here.
He came back.
What about the third one there, sir?
That third one was the unlucky one. He bopped his head, and as he fell down, he turned undead. We don't understand that one, actually. There's really no fighting. That's actually the most boring one. Actually, that's the most fucking curious one, because I don't know what that guy did. He must have just been huffing drugs, and that's what scares me the most, because it makes all of us question, who's doing this drug? And if they get hit on the head hard enough, do they just turn into a fucking zombie?
Deceptions check there, my good sir.
Deceptions. I have no idea what's going on.
Right. Okay. Well, sir, the Empire does thank you for your service. Thank God that the citizens and civilians here had you here in the presence of attending this little soiree. As he's like now like looking past you at the dead bodies on the ground. If I had ask all the living members of this entourage, please come over here real quick so we can get a better look at these 3. Do not go anywhere, please. Sir, if you want to, and he looks back at Gwyn, sir, if you want to remain at that table, that is quite all right.
Gwyn puts his feet up on the table. Fine by me.
Where does he want us to go? Line up with Alex?
Where I'm at, yeah.
The Minotaur kind of like picks up this drunk bard and kind of like gets him off the stool and holds him up.
Orin, get over here. Thank you, sir.
Boy, get out here. This bar hop comes out. They kind of look over the bodies. They definitely don't want to touch them and whatnot. And Alex, you did say you rifled through the pockets of the one, right?
It would have been this one.
Okay. You definitely would have found like an envelope containing some of the powder. Would you have taken it or left it?
No. I would offer that up to these guys, but
All right, so like you wouldn't have taken
That's
it
not
as soon
for
as
me.
this came in. You would have like left it with the body, so it would be kind of still sitting there.
no. As I rose my hand, I've had my hands in the air the entire time. Check the chat.
Oh,
This
yeah.
envelope would have been in my hands.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to figure out. Like, I get that you were looting. I forgot. I was trying to move fast to this. So okay,
Nope, you're
so
good.
gave up the envelope. So like you see the officer kind of like pull out like a handkerchief and like cover his mouth as he like kind of looks like it's in his hand, but then like he's holding it out away from his body. So he's like doing this whole. Hang on, let me just turn my camera on.
Hey, we get to see the DM.
All right, so like envelope in hand, and he's just kind of like handkerchief over his mouth, and he's trying to like look in at it like from a distance, trying not to get so close to him. And then he kind of like leans down far away, still covering the handkerchief, and like arm's length rests on the one body, and then stands up and pulls the handkerchief away and looks back and says, "No doubt, that looks like the color and texture of baldo. We'll have to confiscate it. Jerry, step out the door and give a whistle. We're probably gonna need some clerics in here, possibly the mage slayers, to see if we can bring this back to do some alchemical breakdowns to confirm what's in this property." And he turns over to you, Arn. He goes, "I bet you're the fighter. Were you the ones fighting the one man?
I fought the first guy.
Do you have any substances on yourself?
Nah, I believe in all natural. But you
So
can
you didn't
search
use
me.
any of the performance-enhancing substances derelict through these certain circles at all?
No, like I said, all natural.
And for the rest of you, have you been partaking in any of the festivities of any kind of substances through this night that may have been procured through similar chains of various shadowy means?"
Nope.
We were just drinking here. Hopefully that is safe to do, but no drugs.
I assume, Minotaur, you are the purveyor of this establishment? And the Minotaur's like, "Yeah, that's correct. Do you still have this on lean?" "Still on lean. Permits all checked out. And none of that activity I condone within the premises. And if I knew there were users in their own time, I wouldn't allow it, but it was just a fight. Very well. Again, very sorry this happened to you all. What did you say all your names were, sir, madam?
Alex Burton of the Netherian Empire.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your service.
Captain
This
Primrose
is my darling
Jillfane.
sister,
Hmm.
Primrose. Of the Netherian Empire. I correct.
Captain
Okay, yeah.
Philippine. I've heard of you. I take it this is the rest of your crew and officers.
Yes, it is. She's shy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if we have any more questions, we'll probably come down to your ship and look for you and ask you anything. I think we'll have it from here. I think you're safe to leave the bar now. We'll move these bodies from now. Did any of you actually sustain wounds from the undead?
I look over at Arn immediately.
What?
I mean, I took a hit.
Arn, you were in close quarters with them. Did you get scratched?
I think Arn and I both did.
I did, but I didn't. I'm not bleeding.
All right. Well, you might want to get yourself looked at. Is there a cleric in your group who could purify you?
Sure, purify away.
Oh, so
you
I'm not a
absolutely
cleric. I'm just an officer
have.
of the law here in Liffey. If you can, the church does run 24/7. You can drop by there and ask for services.
All right, let's go that way.
Before we leave, I'm gonna step up and say, sir, before the last one perished, for the second time, they did mention, that they procured that baldo from Warehouse 3, some gnome behind Warehouse 3, and then he died for hopefully the last time.
I'm sorry, madam. When did that occur? That conversation?
Right before he turned, we were asking what was going on, and we were lucky that he said anything at all before he did that.
Okay, hold up. Nobody's leaving again. Let me get
Oh,
this
for
straight.
fuck's sake.
One turn, check out the second buddy. He turned, and then the third one you were able to talk to while you were fighting these two, and he fell and hit his head, and then he turned and you dispatched of him. Is that what I'm getting?
No,
Yeah, man, that's the
so in
scariest
the
part.
panic, so the first one turned, surprised everyone, the whole bar panicked and ran out, and then, immediately ripped out the second guy's throat. He was dead for the first time, and then we killed the first undead, and then the second undead rose, and we killed him, and we were asking the other guy what was going on, and then in his panic, he's dead now, and now, that's all the information we have. And I'm
Deception check.
freaked out. Eh. Good luck, me.
Can I give it advantage if I just hurl over and vomit and go, sorry, we're really drunk?
I'm sorry. I'm very freaked out. I don't want to have this spread.
No, understandable, man. Especially if the third one just suddenly turned and didn't
No,
die
what was
first.
it you said, Alex?
He bumped his head, but bumping a head, I mean, how you said that he just fell and bumped his head. I mean, the other
I've
two
seen
sound
people
like
die
they
from
actually
It's
easier.
fucking brutal. Like, here I am over here, and I step over, defending myself against this guy.
Don't
check
get
out
No, I
near
don't think
it,
you want to be that
please.
close to the
Don't
undead.
get near it,
This
Alex.
is where I was.
So I
And,
understand you know any, but I'm gonna have to ask you to step away from the undead. We don't
Alright, I
know
step away.
how this
Well,
is
my-
spreading, especially if the
my
other one just
point
bumped its
is-
head. I don't know if you're aware, but undead can only become undead by dying first, and it doesn't look like a contusion of any sorts of cranial bleeding or brain injury to the third one. This is
Oh,
it
well,
might
then you know
suspicious
more
of
than
how
me. I
dangerous
know.
this might be spreading.
I know
might-
machines. I don't know bodies. So I'll take your expertise on that. I apologize. I saw him fall, hit his head.
I'm going to immediately run over to Alex like, please don't risk yourself. Don't do
Oh my
that.
god, my dear sister, you're so right.
I'm freaked out. What do we do?
I don't fucking know. That's the scariest part. I'm trying to act cool and
We
shit,
should
but, like,
probably head home before anything weirder happens.
We should probably
Hey.
check a fucking priest first.
Yes, indeed, sir.
Hey,
You're on the right track.
the guy
Ma'am,
got
sir,
into-
please take your party. You might want to go to the church, ask for calm emotions, and ask for purification that you're around undead.
I'm just gonna let you know, the third guy, he got emotional, got really, really angry because his other two buddies died and all that kind of stuff. Started swinging. I may have given him a nice little hit. Okay.
Okay, hold up. Nobody's moving again. Again, you're staying right put. So now the story is you hit him.
Guys,
Do
let's
I
all
look
tell
like
a different
hey,
story real quick.
Hey, do I look like a fighter? Do any of these guys look like they fight with their fists?
Sir,
Except for me.
I can
No,
see you
no, I
bruised.
asked
I
no
can see you
questions,
bruised
sir.
knuckles. I can tell you're a fighter.
Good.
So now tell me, when did you hit the third gentleman?
After he got angry and tried to hit me first.
Deceptions check.
Okay.
Or you can totally throw up now with a performance check.
Say what?
Or
Performance check?
a performance check as you
I'm.
hurl.
What if it's Ernest? I'm not performing. I am an alcoholic.
Sorry, that was supposed to be a 10. And can I throw in my performance as well?
No,
My
not actually for your
character
performance.
is not a
Uh,
I
liar.
can sell this
Oh
pretty
god.
With a 10, you're not selling it. So, with the 10 deception, he looks over, he goes, all right, so the two were incapacitated. You were able to have a conversation with a third one. He got irate with you, and then you striked him. He fell and hit his head in the panic, and then turned. That is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. Because he tried to strike me first.
Sir, I'm going to have to take you into custody and bring you down to the office and write you up for this.
Write me up for what?
You
Murder.
striked an unarmed man and instigated a conflict. Ma'am, why are you moving back there? I'm going to have to ask you to get back to where you were.
Hey, it was in self-defense.
A man getting irate and angry with you is not means of self-defense to put you to lay your hands on them.
And trying to throw a fist at me, that sounds like self-defense. And I got bruises. See my bruises?
I
got bruises.
see your bruises on the top of your knuckles. I know you've been in fights this evening.
Yeah, I fought the guy that started this whole insurrection of undeadness.
No,
Who took the baldo in the middle of my fight, and I beat him still.
Well, congratulations on that fight, sir. But you started a third one. I'm going to have to ask you to come. Madam, please get out of the back kitchens. If you move again, we will also be putting you in cuffs. So,
Did not move again because you just gave contrary directions.
I've asked you to get back from that door and go back against the wall. If you move once again, I'll have no choice but to have all of you put in custody and brought down to the office.
Well, that ain't fucking happening.
Excuse me, sir?
Oh, nothing. Sorry, I was talking to myself.
Well, I guess I'm going to jail for the night. So
Yeah, we'll bail you out.
tell the master chief that he's well, Alex is here, so he'll take care of it. So
Reinforcements arrive. Like, all right. Well, you all are clear. Little man, you're coming with me. We'll get you to the office and get you booked in. Secure the site. You all, please, I strongly recommend you go to the church for calm emotions and cleansings.
Got a question.
Yes, sir.
Can I post his bail right now?
The bail has not been arranged, but you absolutely could post his bail once it's been arranged. I'm neither the judge to decide what the amount will be.
I'll follow him down there then.
All right. You may accompany us, sir.
you don't know who you have here.
Arn, as your legal counsel, I advise you to shut the hell up.
As more guards start coming in, as you guys get led out, head down the street, you do pass by some folks in like what looks like stout, shortened doctor masks, plague doctor masks, coming into the bar shortly after. So those two walk out. What's everybody else doing?
I'm still sobbing, leaning on my sister.
I
Let's
was
go home.
yeah, I was fake sobbing before, and I'm gonna see if you're actually sobbing because again, I'm
No,
not
fail.
a liar
Fail.
and like okay.
I am not.
I'm
You
not
of
a
all
liar.
people know.
I hated
this
every
is-
second.
You hated every second of it because you fucking know I'm lying.
No, I hated every second of it because I have no way of defending our goober of
I hate
another
every second of it 'cause
captain.
I have no fucking idea what's going on.
Is this
I was
conversation
so-
happening in the bar?
No,
No.
when we were outside.
This is telepathic between
I-
siblings. It's called ESP. Leave us
I-
alone.
I'm gonna give you a slight shake. Like, I think he was right though. We should probably go to a cleric and get checked just in case. I didn't
I'm
have
like-
restoration checked or anything, so like, we should get looked
Same.
over. I don't know how that spread, and I don't. Honestly, I don't want to
Agreed,
risk
I don't
it.
want it. I would imagine Prim's hands are on my shoulders guiding me out, and I'm just like, I just never wanted it to end like this.
Rob, I have
There we go.
a time sensitive thing as we're leaving the bar.
Oh,
Me and Arn. So as I'm getting up, I want to cast Sending to Arn, but I don't want the guards to see it.
yeah. You can fall behind in verbal, somatic, or whatever it's required to get it cast.
Yep. I'm gonna send a message to Arn. Now, we can look out for Warehouse 3 and that gnome on the way. Keep your eyes peeled.
And I give you the head. I just head nod.
I think I'm okay. That works.
You could respond to this message.
He cannot.
Sorry,
Sending
that was
that message.
that was an homage to one of my favorite voice actors.
Yep. Fucking Jester. Or was it not?
It was not
Yeah, not. That's the one.
always. You can respond to this message.
No.
That's just what we're.
All right. So you guys, Arn and Gwyn head down to the station. Where's everybody going?
Well, me and my sister are going to a
Yeah.
cleric.
Yeah, I'm dragging Alex and Winston and Giacomo if he is willing to come with us to the cleric.
Oh, yeah. Winston and Giacomo are in tow.
Okay.
Cole, Arn.
I'll head to the cleric.
I'm
Safety.
gonna be really slow to go toward the door. Who else staying behind? Like,
The Minotaur, his drunken patron, and his bar hop, and the score of soldiers pouring into the bar.
You leave.
yeah, I'm gonna try and slip out. Is there a way for me to get out through that kitchen?
No. No, if you go back towards the kitchen, the Minotaur is even going to look at you and goes, "What is your infatuation with my kitchen?
I was looking for a way out.
There's no way out through the kitchen. I have front door, inside door only."
I whispered something to you a few minutes ago, DM. If you can confirm that for me. And then I'm gonna head out.
Sure, give me a perceptions check for that.
Cool.
You do see a very nice bottle of booze that's the bottle itself is probably 2 gold.
Cool. I'm gonna try and snag that on my
Sleight of
way.
hand.
Yes. The, the kleptomania school of wizardry.
You have a bottle of liquor worth 2 gold.
Sweet. Which direction did everybody go when they left here?
That's a great question. They went towards the church.
You know.
Left or right? I'm not familiar with this town.
Yep.
I'm gonna just like take a slow stroll, like I have nowhere to be. and I'm actually gonna try and get up on top of the buildings if I could, to get a better vantage point of the town and the layout.
Okay, we'll come back to you. As you attempt to find a good spot to get up discreetly to do that. Everybody else heading towards the church district. So, at the constable's office, Arn and Gwen, you're escorted in. The desk sergeant looks up and goes, "Ooh, what do we got tonight?" He goes, "No, we just got to book this one real quick. Disorderly conduct, provoking a fight, and manslaughter."
Not
Real quick.
provoking no fight. it was
Casual manslaughter in
self-defense.
there.
Real quick, on our way there, did we see anything that looked like Warehouse 3 or a gnome?
Or
You saw
a
two
gnome.
gnomes. You did not go towards the warehouses at the other side of the dock districts. You immediately came out, hit the street, and went up the merchant district. And right before the dock district ends and the merchant district ends is where the constabulary's office would be.
Okay. Now I know this part of the city is not where we want to be.
All right, wee one. Rock gnome. He starts filling it out. What's your name?
Gray Bullet.
Is that first name Gray, last name Bullet?
It's all my first name.
Oh, your first name. And your last name, sir?
Don't have one.
All right. And who are you a part of?
Say what, sir?
The officer looks over at the sergeant and goes, serves under Captain Gillifan, so he's part of the masked maiden crew and fleet.
No. The Iron Fist, and I'm the captain.
Both of them kind of look at you and go, okay. And the Iron Fist sails for whom?
Captain Mask.
Right. Masked maiden. Part of the fleet. Privateers. Sergeant starts writing it. Okay. Are you or are you not a citizen of the Netherlands Empire?
I'm a captain or privateer for the Empire, but that is it.
Very well, sir. Do you have a rank or do you only contain letters of mark?
That is correct.
Which part is correct, sir?
No, he has none.
I have letters of mark.
Letters of mark. Very well. All right. Stand over there so we can get your height. And you see, like, on the side wall, there's, like, notches up the side wall.
Oh,
this
really?
looks good.
All right. Rock gnome, 3 feet 1 inches.
6'2".
Not in this life, buddy.
Very well. And disorderly conduct, manslaughter, provocation fight. All right. Well, let's get you into a holding cell. What about this one, sir? And the officer looks over Gwen and goes, "This one's here to post his bail as soon as it comes through." Oh, very well. Good thing the night
He's
judge
my
is still in.
lawyer.
Well, we just got to put you in the cell until the judge comes up with an arrangement. Do you mind waiting, sir? He's asking you now, Gwen.
I don't mind, although I would dispute the charge of manslaughter a bit.
At the hearing, we'll take the dispute. You can wait over here. Do you want any pastries or a hot cup of coffee?
I'll take coffee.
I'll take a coffee and a scone.
None for
Yeah.
you. To the cell with you as 2 other guards come over and lead you to the cell. Arn, you're led to a cell that's got like 3 other people in there, and it smells like booze. It's just sweating off most of them in there.
Sounds like y'all had a good night tonight.
Ugh. All right, and now changing scenes. So, to the group going to the church. So, you head up through the merchant districts, you hang a left, and you head over to the one church. Sure enough, the doors, not, the double doors are shut, but there's a small human-sized door in the one giant double door, and it's open. You see candles inside, so you guys can approach. And it's very quiet. There's like maybe 5 people up in the pews, like praying and whatnot. And a nun comes over and sees you all coming in, like, For the midnight service.
I think we're here to get cured.
Oh, is healing needed?
Pardon
Purification.
us. Yeah, we were just attacked by some undead, and luckily, only one of us was directly hurt by one. But we want to make sure that we're not infected with anything.
Oh my! Yes, yes. Please, please come here. We'll go to the Northrick. Follow
Thank
this.
you.
Follow me. And as she passes, like what looks like a friar, he like she reaches out and like touches his arm. He goes, "Ah, Brother Gerard, please run and find Father Jack." Brother Gerard kind of like gives a solemn bow. She leads you to the right, and then comes into like this like other area where it opens up into like a round part of like the castellan side of the church, and says, "Oh, you can all sit here and get comfortable. Father Jack will come here. I can imagine this was a frightful ordeal. How is everybody feeling emotional wise?"
I just shrug and look over to Winston and Giacomo to see if they're okay.
Winston nods emphatically yes, and Giacomo's just like there, like looking, like stoically looking and like looking between, like, and then when he looks at you and sees that you're like checking him, he goes, "Oh, I'm fine. I'm good. I'm okay." And then suddenly a vestments, white and gold and blue trimmed vestments. This tiefling with like very short horns, and he's got red eyes with purple skin. Comes in, hands clasped together. Comes into the torchlight of this little side room, and goes, Brother Gerard summoned me. You needed something, sister." She looks over and goes, Father Jack, yes. This group was just attacked by some undead, and they're here to make sure that they are thoroughly cleansed and cured, making sure that there are no afflictions on them. Ooh, a grievous matter just yet. Does anybody have any symptoms currently?
Other than the emotional weight of all of the bullshit that happened this evening, I think I'm alright.
I nudge Alex, like, come on.
Alright, fine. I'm fucking embarrassed.
Don't swear here. Jesus. Apologies.
I
We
apologize.
are a little frazzled, but so far no symptoms are showing that we know of. But to be honest, before the creatures turned, they weren't showing any
Symptomatic?
symptoms either.
Yeah.
Well, standard protocol then. I'm going to begin with a very easy spell. I'm going to invoke calm emotions. Does anybody not want this?
Do we need it? I mean, Alex might need it, but
Yes, I need it.
I think it's just for the best, but if you wish not to have it, you can say something now, and I will avoid that blessing on you.
Yeah, I'll do it just to be sure.
Certainly. He pulls his medallion off his neck, and it looks like a fancier version of the flag, but without like the square. It's just like this, like a hand-sized pendant. It is rind in what looks like lapis lazuli, and then there is a white center, like of a white stone, and then there's a good size round cut sapphire on there. And then he takes out of his nether pocket in his vestments. It looks like a wand, but it's just a little metal rod, and he twings this, like holding up the pendant. He just hits the bottom of it real quick, and just a nice calm note reverberation reaches out as he casts calm emotions on everybody there. So everybody will be pretty peaceful at this point. As he lets that tone ring out, he sets that down and he goes, "Okay, hopefully everybody's feeling at peace at themselves now. Queen's blessings to all of you and your emotions. Again, really sorry this had to happen to you on such a night in such a lovely city. Give me a moment while I prepare the incense." As he like reaches over, and literally the side column that he's like standing near, that's this like little alcove that you guys are in, the stone opens up like a panel, and it's faux stone, and inside it's all wood. and he's got like all these other like accoutrements in there, and he pulls out the censer. And the sister comes over and helps him, starts loading it up with different herbs and whatnot, and she pulls out a little hot charcoal and drops it in another container, and they close it. He begins whipping it around. You see the smoke start bellowing it from it. And you guys get hit with this like aroma sense in this like little tight alcove, and it's pretty nice. It's not bad, and he starts waving it, and the smoke starts getting more ponent, and like it's not getting thick yet, but like it's also not going anywhere. It's just like starting to fill this entire area. Everybody, give me a con save to see if you cough. So that would be Alex, Primrose, Orn.
Try smoking one of the cone incense.
Orn and Giacomo both give little coughs. Everybody else is pretty fine. And then he moves into the ceremony to purify you guys, make sure that you're not going to turn undead. The whole ritual takes about 7 minutes. He does some chants. Does anybody here speak? Is it Infernal?
Infernal.
Does anybody speak the same language as a tiefling?
Technically, yes, but I'm
No.
not there.
Oh wait, is
No,
that's not a
because the
that's
tiefling's
right?
infernal, not abyssal, right?
Is it Infernal?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be Infernal. So if you speak Infernal, you
Okay.
would understand this.
Well, I don't hear it because I speak abyssal, a different condemned language.
After that's done, he hands the censer off to the sister, puts his hands together, and goes, "By the Queen's blessings, through the Queen's light, and the holy heritage that is the royal family, go forth and be cleansed. May no filth or undead affliction curse all of you going from this day forth, from whence you came and been. May you go in peace. Queen's blessings."
I return it in earnest. Queen's blessings.
Again, very frightful night for you all, I'm sure. For the amount here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The church, render these services. I'm sure you must be aware of this, sir, madam.
I am very aware.
Yes.
Conduct that with me, not the rest of them.
Oh,
And I
very
push
well.
forward.
I will accept the donation then.
And I would know this from living in port.
10 gold per person.
How many were
5
present?
gold. 5 gold per right put on somebody. So
10 gold per person plus 5 gold per right.
no, it's 5 gold per right put on a person, like per person per right. So calm emotions and purifying you guys. So 10
Okay.
gold per person.
And how many present?
5.
5.
Done.
Okay. Thank you kindly, sir. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you for keeping the peace. And please keep this quiet. Not that we're embarrassed, but it wouldn't do well to have 2 officers of the Netherian Empire known to be in a church praying for blessings after a bar fight.
It's quite all right, sir. But if the authorities come and require assistance,
Oh, no.
to
Don't
the
hide
end of
anything
this
from
undead
them.
curse-
That's not what I'm talking about.
Oh,
The
very
authorities
well.
were there. They sent us here. Keep everything above board. I just don't want scuttlebutt here, where my house and my plantation are. If anyone asks, give them clear, concise, and straight answers. I just don't like rumors. I have spent so much time in this port.
Alex, it's all right. They
I'm
know
so
what they're
embarrassed.
doing.
I'm
There's
so
no need.
embarrassed.
Thank you very much for the blessings. We'll be out of your hair. And
Let's go home.
yeah, please.
Not
It's
a
been a
problem
long
at
night.
all. Not a problem at all. Please enjoy. Switching scenes. So, Cole, you do find a spot to shimmy up onto the roofs, kind of in the vicinity. So you're kind of still off the dock districts where all like the cheap grog shops are, and you can. It's clear on the other, like not the other side of town, but you see where the church is sticking out above the other buildings. Like you see where the merchant district began, 2-story buildings, but then like it's real clear to see, the church cathedral opening. The Even though there's some candles inside, so the stained glass window is kind of lit up. Churches in the empire don't really go for like a steeple or like something round on top like the Meresians do. So, but you can clearly see that's the one church building, so you can see where they would be.
Okay. And can I tell kind of where the constable sheriff area would be?
Not from this height, not from on top of the roof. You would have to like start traversing and check out streets and city blocks.
Okay. And then can I tell? Uh, are the buildings close together here, or are they more sparsely spread?
The main thoroughfares,
Yeah.
which there's like maybe a handful, that would be
Maybe.
pretty wide, but like the side streets, they're kind of close, and then all the alleyways, yeah, they're pretty close.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if it's possible for me to try and navigate around town.
You definitely could be in this district and the grog shop district and the dock district. I mean, there's no houses once you get to the dock district, immediately will fall off and be to the docks. But like all the houses up along the dock district, the grog shops, and then you could get to an alleyway where you can get on that side of the merchant district and be in that location without before you're like you have like a huge traversal or a huge gap between houses. So like you are
Alright.
in
Yeah.
you could easily with your features, you can traverse around on top of these roofs in this district.
That's what I want to do. I want to try and go more toward the docks. Kind of looking for those warehouses where they would end up being.
Yeah, real easy. Because at the cheap area of town on top of these garage shops, like when you look out at the water and the port and dock districts, the warehouse district literally dominates that side because they're all very long buildings, the sliding barn double doors on most of them, and it's like all right there along the one side of the docks, which like those piers and whatnot is for the offloading, and it goes a little bit further before it gets to like where the fishing trawlers are, and then the fishmongering and the fish market is on the other flanking the other side of the docks, and then the rest of the city. So if you were like looking at the water, dock district is on your left, the fish market is on your right, the rest of the city is at your back.
Okay. I'm gonna try and locate any um windows or like gaps in roofing um as I go through town, kind of trying to figure out if I can investigate and if there might be some kind of visual numbering system to help me identify like what warehouse 3 is as opposed to any other building here.
Sure. Give me a stealth check followed by a investigation check. Okay, so you easily navigate the rooftops, get over to the edge of the dock district, get as far as you can before there's like the big thoroughfare that is the dock for the warehouses. Um, and as you kind of like traverse and get a couple of angles, uh, you do see that if the warehouse isn't named, there is a cornerstone that denotes the number. It literally is, in common, NO dot and a number. And the ones on the corner go 1 16 32, and then you get another angle and you can see as it goes down. You can't see obviously behind one and see what's next to 16 32, but you can see in this dim light, and which torch lights are still up, you can see that the one next to one is number 2 on the front line. So you would assume that the next one next to number 2 would be number 3, and it probably goes down to 15 and then starts back up each row.
Okay. Um before I get any closer, is there anything that looks defensive, protective, trappish?
On the roof, no.
Down in the streets around.
The streets around, you see patrols, 2-man guards, roving. Pretty far gaps in between. Dock district is pretty quiet. You can tell that some ships have a watch. You can see where the Masked Maiden, the Traveler Shadow, and the Iron Fist are. Like you can see that your own ships have a watch rotation. Some other larger ships have a watch rotation going on, and you see like flames from other guards rotating in through the some of the warehouses because you can see kind of like light moving through like the little spaces and glowing up over the rooftops and whatnot. But like outside of that, like no traps. From your vantage point at the edge of the grog district into the dock district and looking at the warehouse district from your vantage point, like you see all the typical signs of security on doors, big metal locks on the barn doors to the warehouses, the shuttered, the closed grog shops all look closed, the windows look latched.
I guess what I'm really trying to figure out is there security around this warehouse specifically, or is it? You said that there were guards. Are those city guards or
City
are
guards.
those?
It's
Okay.
just city guards roving around. You don't see any additional security. You don't see any private security.
Uh, okay. So then, um, I'd like to get closer and kind of
To get
scout.
close to the warehouse, you will have to come off the roof and hit the streets.
Okay. I'm gonna be intentional with my timing around guards and try and be really careful about where I am.
Okay, let me help you out. What is your end goal? Where are you trying to go?
I'm trying to get like a scout report so that I can go back and find everybody at the church and tell them, hey, I know where this is and here's what we're looking at. But I
Like
also
you
don't
want to
wanna
go up to warehouse 3 and do a scout of that, like case the outside of the joint.
Yeah, I'm not sure I want to totally get up against it until I can determine that it's safe and that there's not anybody there. And so I'm trying.
And then once you do that, you would go back to the group.
Right. And in the
Okay,
most
so
natural,
so just give me one more stealth check. You will be able to dodge the guard rotations, get into the street, and get up to this warehouse and case it on the outside.
that's all I'm really looking for is outside and anything trappy. I do want to make sure to keep an eye out for anything that looks thieves' canty to see if this is that territory. Um, but I'm really just trying to get kind of a general gist of what to find. But I'm not gonna go walking into that building on my own. I would like to make note of any locks, doors, windows to the building that can be seen.
Too easy. So as you conduct that, we will shift over back to the constable's office. So in the constable's office, Gwyn, you're given a pastry and a hot cup of coffee. Arn, 6 persuasion. You get nothing. Nobody wants to fucking talk to you. I'm guessing you want us to go right into intimidating them and then like doing your spiel.
Like everything would have been all together. Talking.
Go ahead. Elaborate. What do you tell everybody what you do in this jail cell?
Oh, well, I just go and start talking and trying to figure out, hey, what you guys in here for? And all this kind of stuff. And then once I get a little bit of information, and then I feed off of that information, and then I try to find their fear factor points, and then start feeding off of that fear factor to make them cry like little babies to their mommies. And tell them how inferior of men that they are. But if the roles don't allow it, then hey, then the roles don't happen. And that's what I got.
So as you go into your whole thing, the one that's not so like drunk and delirious, the one that's like actually just like in the corner sulking, is just like, give it a friggin' rust. Even the queen doesn't want to hear your bloody trap.
Well, thank God, because I don't want to hear hers either.
Are you disrespecting the queen?
No, it's just I don't want to hear it. You know.
Drunk.
Definitely not drunk. You're more drunk than I am.
I haven't had a lick of spittle in 3 years.
Well, then why are you in here, then?
For my own business, thank you very much, and you'd be due to mind your own.
Um, okay. Well, my chains say that I'm not afraid of you.
The guard outside says, "Sir, you're gonna have to keep your hands to yourself. If you actually do use those chains wrapped against your arm, if they're not ornamental, they will be confiscated and taken in as evidence."
Oh, they can't come off my arms.
Oh, I'm sure there are ways.
I just sat over next to the guy that's sulking over in the corner.
How close do you sit next to him? Because the bench is long enough that you could not have to sit next to him.
I'm not. I'm gonna be right out of his arm's reach.
Okay. Okay. He
His
looks
arm or
over.
your arm?
He looks over and he notices out of his arms or your arm reach.
His arm reach.
Yeah, yeah. So when you sit down, he looks over. I figure that's what you're going for. When he looks over, he notices the distance, like looks over, looks at you knowingly, and then just turns his head away and looks back at the other wall.
Yeah, I know things. I know you can't hit me, and I can't hit you. So
The guard again, with his back to the cell, just standing out there, just turns his head just slightly and says, "I said again, keep your hands to yourselves.
haven't touched nobody, officer.
Keep it that way."
Yeah, because I don't want this pin to turn into some undead people like in the bar.
This gets you a couple. Like the guy shunning you gives you an eyebrow, and like the other second guy who's not so drunk is just like kind of like, so a couple more minutes go by. Gwyn, the officer, comes out. You see somebody new, somebody who doesn't look like an officer or looks like one of the guardsmen. He's got more like a stately clothes on. Hands off a piece of parchment to the one officer. Officer looks at it and goes, "All right, thank you kindly. Uh, Sir, you wanted to post bail on this gentleman?"
Mm-hmm.
All right. Bail is set at 800 gold.
That is steep for a bar fight.
Well, it's also including the charge of manslaughter.
About that, is it really manslaughter for self-defense?
Well, the way I took Gaunt's stories, you were talking to the man became in a panic, and then your friend in the cell there struck him.
I mean, they
He
were
swung
turning into undead.
first.
Arn, you do not hear any of this.
Oh,
And really, you've been drunk. Whose story did you hear?
I heard plenty tales of stories in that bar this night. I
Look,
understand you were all jittered and you all might have been tilted from the events happening, but the way I hear it and the way it was told and the way it was slowly coming out, there's no reason to suspect that that man was threatening Arn with his life, especially if he had just watched his two friends turn into undead.
he was the one giving him the drugs, though.
Aye, that will be taken into account for his case. If it's pretty steep, I can offer you a bail bonds.
And what does that entail?
Payment plan. You can pay what you have now, and the rest you have will go off on a lien, and you'll have to pay it with back in interest.
Oh, absolutely not. I have the money. It's just don't really want to pay it.
And then you can stay here till his court date.
Which is when.
Looks like the judge will be able to hear it in 2 days.
What if I give you half, and I make sure he comes back, and the judge still finds he's guilty of manslaughter despite it being self-defense? I'll give you the rest.
If you have the other 400 in 2 days, there won't be any interest applied, so that can be arranged. Yeah, aye.
Get them out of there.
All right, let's get the payment done in order. So as you take care of that, and they get Arn back out of the holding cell, Cole, you saw what you saw, and you get back to the church just in time to see the group like leaving the church and starting to go in whatever direction everybody's going. So you can like jump down into the street and run into the group. So real quick, group, where are you all headed?
I was gonna head back to the plantation to get some sleep since I know Gwyn was gonna handle Arn's situation.
I think that's where we were all heading because I said let's go home.
Yeah,
So
you did.
If anybody's following me, I'm going home.
We're going.
Okay. So Cole drops into the street behind y'all and catches up to you.
Is there a way for me to like run ahead of them on the roofs and like drop in front of them instead?
Oh, absolutely.
That's what I want to do, and just kind of like right in front of Prim and Alex.
But
Hey, I guess you didn't want to show up to the cleric? Or...
I knew I was fine. I didn't get touched. Hey, you guys look like you're headed home, but that way I think might be the better direction for us to go. I found that warehouse and it looks empty, but I'm not going in there by myself, and felt like you guys probably wanted to know what was in there too, and not sure where Captain Arm went, but I did find that, and then I found you. So come with me, and I'm gonna try and like grab their arms and pull them back. As excited as
I
you are
resist
seeing this.
100%.
Yeah, like,
Okay,
this
so
is Alex's reputation on
I
the
am
line.
not trying to catch heat here. However, Arn was taken into custody.
Yeah, he's gonna
Gwyn
spend the night in jail at least.
Gwyn went with him to advocate for him. You are here now, and the only person I'm worried about is Orn. Where is Orn?
He was with us.
No idea. But
I'm right behind you guys.
I literally look behind us. He's been.
There you are. You're
He was
usually a
at
lot
the
louder.
cleric with us.
This stuff is great. I don't like trying to smoke one of the incense.
You took one. Oh,
You know
that's
what?
not what that's for.
He can't turn into an undead smoking that though.
You don't know that. And also, he's constantly eating onions, and now he's smoking an incense. I'm concerned for your
He's balancing
stomach.
his breath. Okay? I feel like
Marks.
that's the least of our worries.
It's the first time Orin's ever felt chill before via magic. It was like, you guys should really calm down. You guys
Yeah, I'm glad
Yeah.
the calm emotions thing. Okay, yeah, I'm glad it
No,
worked.
You know what? You're right.
So,
Okay.
Alex, this is your reputation on the line, and I did try to tell the authorities about the potential Baldo connection, even though it required a little bit of lying, and I don't think that went very well at all, and I don't ever want to do that ever again. But
Here's a good question.
he's still in jail.
Prim, here's a good question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how curious for mischief and bullshit do you think I am? 1 to 10.
I really hope that you're with me on not wanting mischief.
No. On a normal day, any other day other than today, how curious am I for bullshit?
10.
Well, you're Captain Arn's first mate, so I'm gonna say hi, but I haven't seen that. But also, you said you want to protect your reputation. You can't just go poking around and protect your reputation in daylight. Now is the best time because it's got the cover of darkness on our side.
Yeah, I also lived in this port for 9 months. And I'm a 13 out of 10 for curious for bullshit.
Yeah.
And I have a house here and
Yeah.
a plantation and staff.
So how else do you think we're gonna figure this out? And
It is not up to us to figure out. How we figure this out is we give all of the information to the authorities and we walk the fuck away.
Do you think they even are gonna listen to us about that? I mean,
No, we got caught red-handed, and one of our fleet members, who is a captain with marks, just got arrested and apprehended by the authorities for fucking manslaughter. I don't even know what happened. I didn't even know I was lying to people when I said he bumped his head.
they're not even looking at us anymore because they've already cleared us. All the better to give us
All the better to walk away. Clean slate. I'm going home.
okay, so morally, we have
I swear, I'm telling Captain Arn this.
we have to try and make sure that they're ready for if these Baldo users, but we don't even know if the Baldo is what turned them.
Did you find the warehouse?
sure hope this stuff doesn't make it to your beautiful plantation, sir.
Oh, it's okay. That's like passive aggressive reverse psychology, and that does not work on me. So, if you found the warehouse, then we can do the right thing and report that to the authorities and say, we found the warehouse that they were talking about. However, this is not our jurisdiction. We are not law enforcement.
Cole has
and
an
we are
aversion to the authorities.
Then I'll say it, because I don't. And
You
that's
do
okay.
hold
Cole,
the
thank
most
you for your
respect out of
research.
this. You've been here for weeks. They probably know you.
Months.
But, yes, months. But maybe we should wait until the
understand.
morning when respectable people are actually out rather
Right.
than yelling in a
Absolutely.
street in the middle of the night.
Absolutely. In the
I'm gonna look down
morning,
to
let's sleep
Cole.
on it. We can go together as a party. We can go and get Captain Arn out of jail, post his bail, and we can report everything to the authorities, as well as offer our services through a mutual understanding. It's like having letters of marque. We are able to conduct ourselves against pirates at sea and never asked about our moral standard because we already have letters of marque. Going over and doing some vigilante crap without having the authority to do so makes us look like criminals. Sorry, Cole, I'm not asking you to stand in front of anybody. I'll do it. I'll stand in front of the man. That's okay, and I
I
really
would like to
appreciate you
use the
finding
proper
where this comes
channels.
from.
Yeah.
You're gonna do what?
I would like us to use the proper channels. Every
Did-
time we try vigilante stuff, it goes
Backfires.
well about as well as tonight went. So
You just need to practice your vigilanteism. Here we go. Practice time, guys. Let's go.
I
Cole,
about face
Birch
and walk
told
away.
me that you are in trouble with my own hometown for burglary. I can't say that I'm super stoked to follow you into an empty warehouse.
I'm pretty sure I'm cleared of that by now. But come on, guys. And Birch said I needed to be more friendly and get everybody else involved in my antics. So let's go. Come on. I bet we can find Captain Arn on our way.
I look over at Orn. What were you gonna say?
I was actually going to agree with Cole on this one. If it's something that maybe
a logical mind here.
but maybe if it's something the police don't want to deal with, the guards don't want to deal with, and it's something that's hurting people, this might be a chance to maybe do some good that the world doesn't want to do for these people. They clearly didn't know what they had. They were being deceived.
I'm gonna look at Winston and Giacomo to see what they think.
Oh, now I'm asked my opinion. Let me ask you this one question. This is Giacomo. Let me ask you this one question. Has any other baldo user in ever existence of your knowledge ever been turned undead?
Not from the baldo, no. We just weren't sure if this was spiked in some way.
And that's when Winston snaps his finger and points at you and goes, and you remember Birchstorm's friend that we met?
Tanyard, yeah.
Yeah, Townsend? What was he investigating?
Townsend, oh. Shit. No, we have to go through the proper channels.
Oh, Winston throws a no. I'm for camp.
We
Proper
are the
channels,
proper
but
channels. We've been given letters of marque.
I think Cole's right. We may have an opportunity to get ahead of this and see if there's a connection. Because if there's a connection, proper authorities are not going to help because we're talking about a death cult led by you-know-whom who's at large somewhere in the Olane.
How might we investigate this without breaking any laws?
I'm slowly backing up
I
towards you.
I
I have not
high-five
turned around. I'm walking backwards
I
towards
see
the
you walking back.
All I heard was
Alex.
death cult.
Giacomo kind of raises his eyebrows. Well, I'm not too familiar with your all's laws here, but I can help.
How might you help?
Well, as I understand it now, I'm betting that one, as he points to Cole, is your resident thief, so she'll have no problem. I don't know about the rest of you, but if you need to be a little bit light or you need to be not seen, I can help there.
We don't
Back.
even know what we're looking for.
Well, we're looking for drugs, which
What-
some of us know how to find.
No, not
What's
just
the-
the drugs. We need to know if it's spiked. Like, we know that there's drugs. The drugs aren't even the problem here. I can't believe I'm saying
Okay,
that.
listen,
But the
I
fact
had
that
a-
they might have undead things in it.
I had a sample of the drugs. I had to give it up because it was in my hand and I wanted to clear my name. However, if we were able to find more samples of it, I can run alchemic experiments on it. You know that I can do this. I'm not
What's
saying
the-
that I consent to this plan. I'm just saying if somehow magically I was to stumble across more samples of this baldo, I would then be able to take it safely and in a sterile environment, run my alchemic experiments on it. And
Okay,
there's
but
potential
anyone
that I
going
can-
into the little drug den, there's no way to guarantee that it's a sterile environment. And what if there's, like, spiked drugs there that you get access to and you get infected? We just came out of the cleric's place. Do you really
I
think it's a great idea to have to walk back in there? You want
I
your
produced a
reputation
gem
completely
in my hand.
obliterated?
Produce a gem in my hand for my tiny servant. Bart the Beholder is with us now.
Hi, Bert.
We don't have to touch anything.
Okay, okay. I don't want to break any more laws tonight, but
Neither do
I can scout as something not obvious.
I
Which
used disguise
among
self and I
you-
turned myself into a guard. One of the ones we saw earlier.
Oh, well, for someone who was, not interested, you seem
I'm
pretty
still
quick
not
to be
interested in
interested.
this. I'm just saying I can't.
Can you link the spell real quick? Because I don't think it affects your clothes. I think it just affects your appearance.
Disguise self?
Yeah, can you just link it real quick?
Yeah.
Or did you already read it?
No, I just read that I had it prepped.
Yeah. Oh, including clothing. Okay. You can totally cast that and look like an Etherean soldier guard.
Sweet. I was just looking at my list of prepped port spells.
Okay, Giacomo has already said he can help people stealth, and I will scout.
I look at the rest
Orn,
of the
are you
party.
gonna just smoke your incense, or is there a way that you want to join in?
Listen, I'm not stealthy. But
Yeah, I know.
I think we should get Arn, Captain Arn, because he and I have a trick that works every time.
Captain Arn is rightfully in jail for the night, and he might
I
need
know we can
this.
find him. And with all of us, we can bring him out.
I am not doing that. Nope.
I tap
Nope.
Arn
I
or Orn
saw
and he
what
goes
he
invisible.
did. This is well earned tonight. All right. We will find out how to get him out through the proper channels, but this one we can at least scout. We can see. All right.
reach
Can you lead
out.
the way?
I
Fine,
reach
I'll
out and I
check
poke
out.
Orn and he becomes invisible for an hour.
I don't think anybody noticed. I think it's just it's well, all right. Be that as it may, it is what it is.
Wait, shit. Would you be willing if I reached out and poked you?
I don't think I would be. I think I would bat your hand away and be like, "What are you doing?
Spell save
Don't
DC
touch
17.
me.
What are you doing?"
Is it
What's your-
spell save? No, you just
Yeah.
touch them. As long as you
No.
touch them.
But then why is there a spell save DC 17 on it?
That just links to everybody's spell sheet. Or
Oh,
spell
well,
cards.
then you're in. See, look, he's invisible. No one can see you.
So you
Orn,
can
as
just
long-
do that to a guy? I could just go into a town as a wizard and be like, "You, child, you're invisible
For an hour, yes.
for an hour."
Holy shit, there is nothing in there
Yes.
that says
You
willing.
have to touch said child.
That's
I
gonna be
did. I
fun-
poked you.
That's gonna be fun for 2 minutes for you, and then life's gonna become hell.
I touched you. You're invisible.
Yeah.
I'm like, Orn is invisible for an hour. Orn,
I'm
as long as you don't
positive
attack
I get-
anyone, you're invisible for an hour.
Captain, I was gonna say before I was rudely interrupted by being turned invisible. No,
Sure. Wherever you
Oh.
are.
up.
He's still where he is.
Up. I'm just gonna back up. If there is something cursed about this stuff that's turning these people into zombies, something not normally in this chemical, I can help sniff it out. I'm fairly
No,
certain- I'm
no,
fairly
do
confident.
not sniff in this place.
Ooh, that's-
Please,
yeah, that's
for the
maybe
love
that's
of
bad.
all that is unholy, I guess, do not do that.
I don't know how to say this in character, but I think I'm at my cap for curses.
I don't know if there is a cap for curses. Please don't sniff.
I don't know what the
I want to test that limit, please.
I don't know what the Blood Hunter way of saying full up is, but I feel pretty full up on things affecting me.
If I could see your face right now, I would.
I just want to say it's wild to me that I can use disguise self, which is not concentration, and then make another person invisible for an hour. There's an entire mechanic here that we have not explored.
I have a feeling you'll be pranking people very soon. But can we
Oh, it's
go
gonna
find
get
this
real
warehouse?
bad. I just read it, and it's like there's no concentration for disguise self, and now he's invisible.
So you guys start slinking your way back across town to the warehouse district.
I'm not slinking. I'm very upright. I am a guard.
Sure, that's right. You're a guard. I guess before you start moving, Giacomo like looks to Winston and Prim, like asking if you guys want to join in the disguise of being guards.
None for me, thanks. I'm going once we get closer to the
You
warehouse.
just raw
I will.
dogging it.
No, I'm going to be a bird that is native to this area, and if I see anyone coming and danger, I will caw twice. Okay?
Okay.
I mean, okay, cool. You caught.
Told you I'd scout.
Winston has to not. He can't do disguise self because it's only range self. So he has to actually do an illusion on Winston to turn him into a guard. So that way, and Giacomo goes, well, I've been seeing that they've traveled in pairs, so I think having one guard is a little weird. So here, 2 guards, and we have one who can stick to the shadows, now already invisible, and sure, a druid who can turn into a bird. I will take care of myself. Does that sound fair?
Yep. All right. Well, Cole went skipping that way, so let's follow.
So real quick, back way at the constable's office as Gwyn's paying half the bail and Arn is getting released. Terms of the bail: Arn must show up in 2 days for his hearing, or a warrant will go out for his arrest, and obviously we'll add that to his list of charges. Does everybody understand?
2 days. 2 days.
Sure. Even though I'm innocent.
That remains to be seen. Very well. Have a good rest of the evening, gentlemen.
Yep.
Where are you two going?
Home.
After we walk out, I'm like, we need to go to the warehouse district.
Why?
We need to find out why drugs are getting into all this and everything. And we need to find this warehouse so I can beat the living shit out of this guy that's selling drugs in my fighting rings.
You know you just got out of jail, right? For the same thing.
Hey. It's all right.
No.
I'll be like, I'll show the head of the dead man to the judge and be like, hey, I took a filthy drug dealer off your streets.
Terrible idea.
Yeah.
I will go with you, but we're not gonna outright murder anyone.
Okay, then we'll keep him alive, okay?
Yes.
I'm not going to say that I'm not going to torture him, though.
No. Here's the thing. If we find him, I will restrain him.
And then I will beat him until he's unconscious.
No. Nope. See, now you've gone too far. You're a habitual line stepper. I need you to just chill the fuck out.
Okay, well, I got some money to buy baldo.
You got some money. You owe me 400 gold right about now.
I still got some money. So, we can go buy some of this drug and to make sure it's him. His name was Peck. Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that.
You know what?
And he's a no.
Yep. Yep. You want to walk?
Yeah, I can walk. Or unless you don't want to walk and you just want to go there.
I can literally fly us there.
Well, we can do that too.
Okay. Rob, I'll cast fly on the both of us.
Sweet. So as you
I
guys,
love when the DM says "sweet."
you guys fly up in the sky, get your bearings, float fly on over to the warehouse district. Both of you give me perceptions check. Oh yeah. As you guys
Damn.
fly over there, a side street, not one of the prominent streets, but one of the side streets that is going to lead into the warehouse district. Even though they're sticking to the shadows, and it's kind of weird because there's two guards with them. You clearly see Giacomo, Primrose, and Cole trying to hide in the shadow with these two soldiers.
I whisper to Gwen, and I'm like, "Hey, look at those idiots down there walking on the streets."
I know, right? Suckers. You want to go talk to him?
It don't matter. You want to sneak up on them and make them feel like they're doing something stupid?
Sneaky ain't really my style, but I'll fly down there if you want. Are
That's
they
if you.
around Warehouse 3? Like, is that noticeable from
They
where we are?
they're like at the verge of going into the warehouse district. It looks like they just got there. They haven't crossed into the open street into the warehouse district. That's with like the docks and the warehouse, but like they're like congregating, getting ready to like plan who's going where, what's doing what. Like Cole's like pointing out like this is warehouse 1 and 2 and 3. It's three's third one down.
Well, do you want to first go scout it out and then show up and be like, "What y'all doing?"
Yeah, we could watch them from up here. That's fine by me.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna go fly over Warehouse 3, like towards the back.
Yep. So you see warehouse 3, the front of it that faces the docks, big large doors. On the one side, it's kind of facing warehouse 2. There seems to be like a
You
door
need a
that
third
is
one.
kind of covered that's got like postings around it that looks like the general access door, and then you see behind it where it's like up against the warehouse behind it. Now, it's not up against. There's like, enough space to get like two carts through. You see another door, and this door is much different, and it's like in like a little. It juts out just a little bit from the building and whatnot, but it doesn't. The way you see it, it doesn't like you don't think that leads into the warehouse itself, but because of the way of the architecture, but it's also the door is a lot darker. There's no lights behind that, but it's kind of lit up from maybe a torch sitting on the other. Like if like especially since you're up there and guards are rotating it, like you could be hovering up there long enough to have a guard walk by, and his torchlight illuminates it, and it's got like there's no clear indication of a door handle on that door, and then you can kind of see like an eye slid thing that's built into it, but it's shut. The warehouse itself looks empty. Nobody else is around it. Um, and as you like watch the guards, it's not so heavily guarded that like there's going to be a guard coming around every corner every minute. There's definitely like breaks in period of time where you see the other group, they're going to have plenty of minutes to move up to that warehouse. Who'd we lose?
Hmm? There she is.
We lost him. No, we lost.
It was me.
Oh, okay. Very well.
Alright,
There you
So
go.
and then
There's no door handle, or like it doesn't look like there's a way to get in. It looks like it just opens from the inside.
Yep, on the back door, the side door handle, and then the front doors are big, large barn doors, and like there's padlocks on them.
Alright, I'm gonna wait above the back door.
Okay. Sounds good.
Alright. If you're staying here, cool. If you're not, see you later.
Now I'm going with you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so for the other group, you guys get up to that boundary. You're like at the edge of the dock of the grog shop district, like in an alleyway or a side street that's not very lit up, but like Cole's like sticking to the shadows. You guys are watching the guard rotation. You do see where you guys will have an opening to get up to the warehouse 3 with no guards seeing you. What's the plan?
We time it.
Well, I will go up above the warehouse, and if I see anyone coming your way that looks either dangerous or a guard that's not you to, I will caw twice. All right. And so
the party
I'll
that's on the ground, we wait for our bird friend to roost.
Yeah.
Wait. See that there's no signal, no cawing. Once we feel like the timing is right, I'm gonna usher the group in.
Sounds good. I will turn into whatever night bird is normal
You said
for this
native to
place.
this area.
Yeah.
You would know it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. With your passive perception of 20 as you're flying up and over to the warehouse, against the night sky, you can clearly see a stout figure and a tall figure. And your bird vision, as you get closer to the warehouse, and you're like, oh shit, what is that? As you get closer, you see Arn and Gwen just floating in the sky.
Well, it's unexpected, but it's not a danger, so I'm not going to call for that.
Can I roll perception and stealth as we are doing this? Because I want to be.
Oh, the whole group, besides the two invisible, besides the one invisible, will have to make stealth checks going into it. But yeah.
Okay, that's why I want to be
So
roll stealth, and I want to be looking for anything out of the ordinary as we go.
sure. So Prim bird form lands. You see the signal. You wait for the one rotation to where as soon as they're gone, you guys know you have plenty of time that you don't even have to run, so you can take your time. But it will be stealth checks for Cole, Alex, Winston, Orin. You are invisible.
So I have advantage, right?
You're good. Nobody's gonna see you.
Oh, okay.
Dex save?
That doesn't matter. His save and his score was still +3 to that. Add 6 to it. Nope, he's good. Okay, so that's a roll 18. Okay. As you all begin walking over, Alex knocks a fucking crate into the water. A big push.
I just shoot you a look and keep walking.
Yeah, fuck, what was it? Whatever. Nothing to see here, folks.
Just announce that we're at the door, will you?
Orn, Orn, with your passive perception, you definitely heard what sounds like the one rotation that's maybe behind the warehouse. You definitely heard him peep up and go, "What was that?" Sound like it came from the docks.
I'll oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh crap. I'll make the I'll try and make the bird call that the bird that Prim turned into. I'll try and make that bird call.
Ooh,
and call twice.
nature check.
Oh, beans.
Surprise! It's
Yep.
just a random bird.
You do the little whistle, and it is just that bird sound. It even makes Prim in bird form like look for it to see if she just got noticed by one of her kind or one of the kind looking at her or something.
And it came from 2 depressions in the mud. I was gonna say I'll roll a stealth check. They probably know where I am.
No, the guards don't see you. Like you think like wherever they are, they're probably coming now to that location where Alex actually bumped into the crate, and the crate went into the port, into the wharf. Like it's.
Can I beat them there?
Beat them where? Like cut them off?
Like do I see where they're going, and can I meet them there?
Yes, if you let the group run up to warehouse 3 or number 3, and you stay, you will be able to see the torchlight coming through between the other warehouses to get to that location. So
Oh yeah, I just waited out the whole time.
Okay.
I'm just humming.
So everybody else makes it up to the warehouse. Prim, Gwen, Arn, you saw like as the group was coming up the dock, the side of the district, the warehouse district in the front, You saw Alex bump the crate. The fucking thing went into the water. Big ass splash. And you can see the torchlight of the guards like stop in their roving and immediately start backtracking, heading around that warehouse. Orn, you see the torchlight on the other wall get brighter and brighter, brighter as you're coming around the corner right now. They pass you, and they go over and look, toward the torch up to the water, see the waves that just got created, follow the source of the waves, and sees this crate now like just sitting in the water, slowly submerged. And they like walk over to where it and they start looking around, like trying to figure out how this thing just fell off the side of the docks and went into the water.
I think they'll be okay.
Is there anything you want to do, Orn?
Well, that was that Orn or Arn?
Orn. This is that Orn who was invisible.
Sorry, I was muted that whole time.
Okay, so I'll rewind. Where did you want to do something?
I was muted. I was going to say, if they go near the water, does it count as a... Does a shove attack count as an attack to break stealth? Or does I have to deal damage?
I have to pee. Fuck me. Holy shit.
I think I'll still do it, regardless.
I do believe it does.
It does.
Because a shove is a special attack.
Attacks or cast a spell.
Does a special shove attack. Yep, it's forcing the target to the side. Yeah, it's technically an attack.
Whoever is farthest from the water, I am running at top speed, and we're gonna make a shove attack. And I think halfway I'll become the shark form. So it's athletics versus his acrobatics, or whichever one he wants to use. Attackers is
I'll waive the disadvantage because you're doing this with them surprised, not in combat.
Oh, okay.
Strength check when it does so. If the check is...
So it's it would be a 14 then, because that would be the straight roll.
Okay.
Let me see my charger thing real quick. It might add something to the roll. Oh, it's just if I move, I can push them additional feet.
Okay. You shove into the one. Invisibility drops. You were shark. That guy goes flying face first into the water. His partner whirls around, torch just lighting up this shark, and he's just like,
hello.
What are you doing?
I'll make. Can I? I mean, that was my my attack. I've got 2 of those. I'm gonna make another shove attack. I'm just gonna push this guy in the water.
Okay. Flat on his feet, over the edge, backward. He goes backwards in the water. Ass just push, plunged right in the water. Both their hats float on top. The second one is just like starting to like flail about, and he's splashing and splashing and splashing.
And
there's
the water.
You jump in the water?
Was there anybody else? Or was it just those 2?
It's just those 2.
Oh yeah, I get in the water with them.
They know that you just jumped in the water because there's a third splash. The first one is still like completely like just like freaking out because he doesn't know what it is. The second one is like in between gulps of air as he's trying to break to the surface. He's just saying shark, shark. Everybody else who's in the shadow of the warehouse who made it there safe, the bird and the 2 in the sky, you see that a pier slip over one of the larger ships. The watch on that ship is now starting to congregate to the one corner and try to light up that side of this wharf to see what the hell is going on. The light's barely making it there, but even without the light illuminated, you guys can see like the water splashing upwards of the two guys just freaking the hell out and somebody yelling shark, shark.
Go, go, go! Get in the warehouse! Get in the warehouse! Get in the warehouse! This is a perfect distraction.
Ooh, which door are you going in?
I was gonna try and go.
I thought she was
around the
perched above a
side.
door.
Prim is perched above a door.
I go to the door that she's perched above.
Prim, what door did you perch above? It would have to be the side door or one of the barn doors for them to see you.
I would have gone to the side door.
Okay. The side door is locked. Well, I will need a lock picking check from somebody. Who's doing it?
I got it.
Okay.
I was gonna say I could do it too.
All right. While that's rolling, Orn, you're in the water. What are we doing?
We're enjoying ourselves. We're not causing any trouble because we had calm emotions cast on ourselves, and hell, this is the first time that shark's ever felt so good. So he's just enjoying himself. Every so often, he's going to, if they're starting to like surface, grab one of their legs and just pull them down like a foot. I'm just like at the underneath them right now. Every time they swim above me, just like and get like a gulp of water, like that scene in Jaws where like the girl goes underwater in the beginning, just like and like pulling them down one after another.
Add 3 to that.
If that's athletics checks, like shove attacks to like move them 5 feet down, I'll do one on
You're a
each.
shark. That too easy. This is too easy for you. It'd be a low DC anyways. You are easily enough to able to just like, pull him down much and grab the other one, pull him down. If that's just what you want to keep doing.
I'm not going to deal damage to him, and I'm not going to like drown him.
I get it. I get it. You said
water,
I said
just,
it. You were. Yep, I get it. You were calm. You let him break surface, get air, pull him back down. Right.
Yeah.
That was a 14 for me.
14 for Alex on that door. Ooh.
Because I don't have the +3 for my tool.
I understand. So 14.
No, he's dying.
The last pin slips, the lock resets. You're going to have to do it again. Cole, there's not enough room for you both to get in there. It's only one lock.
21.
21. Lock clicks.
Okay.
Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Get everybody in.
Arn and Gwyn, I don't know when you want to come down because you see them going through the side door, not the back door. But you do notice that, like, in the other lights from the other roving, only one other one that's like at the far end of the district starts moving quickly to over where the wreck is going on, where the crate fell in, and now the two guards look like they just fell in, but one of them's screaming shark because you didn't see Orn until the last minute where he just appeared and died didn't as well. So like. You see them going over there, but only one of the sets. So now the warehouse district is kind of 2 of the guards out of what looks like 5 different sets are now occupied.
Flown down to cover the back.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Prim. So you see 2 disguised guards and Cole go inside of the warehouse. What are you doing?
I'm staying where I'm at and keeping an eye out to see if anyone is getting close or passing by to see them specifically.
What people are involved from the ship and what you two would see the light source move. Everybody's looking over at the commotion in the wharf where there's a guard screaming out shark, shark, and sounds like they're struggling to get out of the water.
I'm going to use Alex's idea on this and be like, yep, that's just a distraction, and I'm gonna look to make sure no one's following in the ones who went into the warehouse. So.
Listen, I trust my crew. If
Yeah.
he did that, it was a distraction. He knows what he's doing.
Oh, my feathers are puffed already. You don't have to worry about that. I'm just looking for anybody else to go after you guys. That's all.
Yep, nobody sees them. So we have Winston, Giacomo, Cole, and Alex inside the warehouse. As you get in through the door, you're in what looks like kind of a waiting area or like a storefront. Like there's a desk, there's some shelves, and then there's like an opening in the wall that you can clearly see like in the shadows in the dark, like big ass crates in the rest of the warehouse. And there's like a bar thing over it that looks like it could be like flipped up. What are we doing?
Before anybody moves, I want to send them a signal to freeze, and I want to check for traps and get a light going, like a small light going, but I don't want to set off any alarm. So I want to be very
Yeah. So you wouldn't see any traps around you. What kind of a light source are you lighting?
I think I have a magical light source. Hold up.
Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, while you're looking for the magical light source, Arn and Gwen. So if I got this right, you guys drop down on the back door.
Yep.
Yes.
What are you guys doing?
Waiting.
Okay.
Hopefully somebody opens the door.
Okay.
Please do not hit them.
Cole, how
Unless
close
he's the
enough
gnome.
magical light source?
No, don't hit the no. Just grab them.
Okay. Not choke him. Gotcha.
Thank you.
Okay, I found it.
What you got?
So in my scroll tube on my back, I have a light spell scroll. Which normally would cast very brightly, but if I use a small item and I shield it with something, then I can turn it into more of a flashlight lantern style thing, and be very intentional with how bright this gets.
Okay. What are you going to use to cover up? So what item are you casting light on, and what are you going to use to try to cover it up to funnel the 20-foot radius or the 40-foot radius of light?
So I have some heavy clothes that I had purchased. So they're in my bag. So I'm gonna grab something. I would assume it's some kind of a fur item.
Okay.
Out of my bag.
Okay. Yeah. No. Okay. So you take your heavy clothes. You what is the item you're lighting? Or are you casting it on?
My bag.
I'm sorry. What was that?
A ball bearing out of my bag.
Okay. So you take your ball bearing. You spend the spell scroll, one of the spell scrolls of light, and immediately, like as it starts to glow, this bright light, you immediately cover it up with your heavy clothes, and you now work it in a way where like you can like control how much of light you pass through your heavy clothes. But now your hands will be completely occupied while you hold on to this.
For now. But
Okay.
yes.
Okay. Now what are you guys doing?
I don't make a move unless you're sure that there's not a trap. And then just kind of like release them to slowly move through the space.
All right. Alex, what do you want to do?
Move forward. I have dark vision, so I'm gonna move forward. She's doing her little cloaky shadow thingy. And what, like, can you give me a general idea of what we see in this warehouse?
Yeah, so you're in like the office spot. Like looks like a waiting room. There's like a desk. There's a desk in the left side. There's like a couple chairs on the right side. You see shelves. You see the doorway into the rest of the warehouse, and there's like a bar, like a wooden bar tabletop that would like be in front of it. Like somebody comes up to it and like takes an order and like brings something up to the door, or they open it up and the people can pass through that opening if they want to. So you're just in that little office space right now.
I'm gonna open the opening of the bar. Open that
Yep.
quietly,
Open.
of course, and try to slide behind it. And I'm gonna signal to Winston. Is Giacomo still with us?
Yeah.
We'll signal to them to come behind the bar, and then I'm gonna, give them the old finger to the eyes, finger to the back of the bar to start looking, to start searching.
I'm sorry, like this is a wooden plank bar that you can lift and go through into the warehouse. I like it's like
it's
not
like-
one of those halfway doors where you
Yeah,
open
yeah,
the
yeah, I
top
got
door and there's a bar. It's just a bar. It's just a wooden plank. It's a wooden plank. That's
So if
flat.
I lift the wooden plank and I
Yep.
go
Yeah.
past the bar, if I
You're
commit
in
to
the
one
you're now in
feet,
the warehouse. You're now
if
in the warehouse, past the wall of the office, in the big
it is
big
a
warehouse.
wall. Okay.
Yeah, it's an
Now I
opening in a wall to the rest of the warehouse.
Okay. I don't want to go into the rest of the warehouse. Is
Okay.
there like a door to more office, or is
Nope.
it just
One room
warehouse?
office. One room office with the
All right.
door
Well,
to
I
the
pass.
warehouse and
Okay.
door to back outside.
I redact my previous statement. We pass into the warehouse. I hold the bar up. I shuffle them in, and I look upon what is there for us to search, knowing that no drug dealer would leave their shit out in the open.
All right. Cole, Alex, give me investigations checks as you check the stacks. We're gonna join Orn back outside, having a good old time, just dunking each one of these crews.
It's like Bob Marley underwater and like the Jaws attack song above water. The camera keeps like going back and forth. Is anyone bothering me outside of these two guys, or is anybody coming? I don't know if there's
You
like a
as you've seen more lights come to the edge. There's now 4 guards, 2 different sets of guards now over the edge, and you can even the water through the splashing with your shark senses. You hear them yelling like, Where's the shark?" And the ones that keep like surfacing as you like pull them down, like, "Below us, door." The other one surfaces like, "It's peeps pulling us down," and like they're just like you see like one of them try to like hold something out, like, "Here, grab onto this, grab my arm, grab on the side." And you can kind of hear what sounds like voices further off, like they're on like top of a ship, and they're like, "You boys need any help? The sharks wouldn't be feeding this time of night. You sure it's sharks? You just can't swim, blueberries."
Blueberry.
If I feel one of the guys getting pulled out with a stick, can I yank really hard to get the guy with the stick in the water?
Yeah, because his hands would be high or low. Actually, first off, no. Give me
Strength.
an athletics check.
Is this a shove attack or is this just an athletics check?
I just want to see an athletics check of like you performing this action of like pulling this guy down, because I believe like you would, with your shark senses, be able to see that like when this guy's hands come together, even in this light, because now it's illuminated with lantern light or torch light. You would see when his hands would go onto whatever he's being held down, and you would wait for the right moment to do a 27. That as soon as you think he's got a good enough hold, and that guy's gonna start to like help him up, as soon as you pull him, now you got 3 guys in the water and a wet rifle.
Whoa, and I go over and I start pulling that guy in the exact same way, and I'm now juggling 3 of them.
You can clearly hear laughter coming from like the ship.
Orn is having the time of his life. He's not going to hurt these guys. These guys are probably not having a good time, but nobody's getting hurt, and this is funny for both me and their allies, so I'm just going to keep doing it.
A third set, so now there's 6, or almost 5, because one got pulled in. Another set of guards come over, and as you're doing this, and you're taking your time, and you're having a great time, like you're not in any like, you're not like focused, you're not in a rage, you're not in combat, you're not tunnel vision. You clearly see now one of them threw a rope in the water. You see this like long snake-like thing just splash on the surface of the water as it's hempen rope, so it starts to soak up water and start to kind of like spall in. And, grab the rope. You hear from the top.
I grab the rope.
You grab the rope. You go all the way down with it.
Oh yeah, I dash. I go 90 feet.
High or low?
I think it's like a dog with like a rope or something. It's like he just gets it in his mouth and just goes. Let's go low.
Hey!
The 4th guard who was on the other side of the rope is pulled in.
I start like sharks don't have like larynxes, so they can't laugh. So I think it's like that like alligator like that like noise they make, that like deep bassy that like that noise in the water.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
So now you have 4 guards in the water. You're gonna now just juggle all 4.
I try my best. I think at this point I'm like, oh god, this no more.
Okay, we'll come back to you. All right, Alex with a 12, Cole with a 33. Cole, you immediately go to the back, trying to see where that back door is, and you see the way the building is constructed, that there's a slant in the wall. That back door goes downstairs, below the
Oh
warehouse.
God! This is going
I
past
would
9
like
p.m.
to know the structure composition of that slanty wall, please.
Stone. Stone, like the rest of the outside walls of this warehouse, minus the doors.
Okay.
Heavy laid stone with masonry. Alex with a 12, like, yeah, you're just seeing shipping containers, different contents from the markings.
Yeah, my naivete is like, where are the drugs?
Yep.
Oh, Mr. Reputation.
Yes, miss, fuck it all up.
As long as
If you actually called out to me as Mr. Reputation, that is my response.
So
I come walking, by the way. I'm walking towards you.
So since your reputation is what decides whether or not we do something tonight, I figured I would ask you.
You are the most passive-aggressive person I've ever met. And I smash you on the head.
Too.
Like 0 damage, I just bop you on the head.
I love you too. So I found a thing. I'm kind of considering destroying the thing,
What?
but figured I'd get your. I'll even give you 10 cents on this one, not just 2 cents. What are your thoughts of me smashing through this slanty shouldn't be here?
That wall?
It's a wall now. It'll be a door in a minute.
Yes, but
Winston even goes, what happened about being quiet?
yeah, these guys don't destroy their own walls to get to their own stock. There has to be a way to logically access what they're peddling. Destroying something doesn't make any logical sense. Look for a button.
At this moment, you and I both know that I am on a destructive reign of terror right now. So if you want logic, you're gonna have to supply that yourself, sir.
So remember when I'm applying logic and I'll look for it. But remember I said a 13 out of 10 for curious. I'm at a 3 out of 10 right now.
Yeah, that's because you just want to be at home in bed.
As you guys are like arguing about this with your little flashlight illuminating your little area, Giacomo even comes up to the wall and like knocks on it and scratches at it and goes, I could just move it.
See, now we're talking.
Moving
Please,
without destroying,
Mr.
that's
Giacomo.
not your plan. That was my plan.
I can move it back.
Thank you.
Please,
Please do.
Mr. Giacomo, do your fancy.
I feel like
wall-
we've both like taken an obligatory step back and like the hand wave of ushering him in the first time we've agreed this evening.
Oh, absolutely, but like in between us.
But we're like giving each other side eye.
Giacomo takes his staff, taps four corners of the slanted wall jutting out from the spot of the wall of the back of the warehouse where Cole knows the other door should be, and then he waves his wand and moves his other hand to the left, and like you see it light up around the masonry as he just molds earth, and the masonry and these bricks just slide 5 feet to the left, and what's open now is this staircase going down, and you see the wooden door, Cole, that you saw from the outside. It's got a metal bar across it, and you can see the little thing. You can see a door handle on the backside, and you see the little slide for the eye slot, the eye slot. And the stairs go down, and there's no light coming from the downstairs.
What now? We're not busting this dude down.
Arn and Gwyn, give me a perceptions check.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
No, you guys hear nothing. It's just quiet. You can hear the commotion on the other side at the corner, like water, people yelling, people like guards and like, grab this, grab the rope, get up here, get your sorry ass up here. What do you? There's no way it's a shark. Sharks don't play with their food. Okay. Back into the warehouse. So what do you got? What are you two doing?
I'm gonna try to pick that lock.
Pick what lock?
You said there's an eye slot in like a door, or just an eye
So
slot?
the
Oh,
so
he just
like
Move the
You're
door.
standing in the warehouse. This opening in the wall just got moved aside. It's clearly a staircase going down into the basement of the warehouse. So, and the door that's on the back side, there's a metal bar down on it, bracing it. There is a door handle, and then there's an eye slot, like panel that you can slide back to see who's outside.
Oh my
Methinks
gosh!
that
So it's
heads
like
to
we're
the back alley.
inside of the hideout.
Yeah, literally the wall that is the basement stairs going down. You literally just like took the cap off, and now you can like look down and like look at this door from the
Okay.
from inside the warehouse.
I assess the situation and I tell my friends, we're already on the other side.
You're inside.
Yeah, like we need to be looking for the stock. Like this is where we need to be investigating the stock. We found the inside. We're on the inside. We're on the other side.
And
There's
you just
nothing
got
to
access
break.
to the basement and the back door.
Yeah,
Where the
like,
stock will probably be.
This is where the
Oh.
back. All right, fine.
But I'm a
Yeah,
bird
I-
outside, so I didn't say anything.
No, but I feel like the way that the DM is describing it, I'm on the inside of the door that lets people access.
Yes.
So so I don't need to go through that door.
You
Yeah.
just found a
Correct.
secret wall to a basement.
No,
I
you just made a
investigate.
secret wall.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna start investigating.
there you go.
You're gonna go downstairs? You're gonna jump in the
Yeah.
staircase and go down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looking
Jumping
for
like,
goodies.
on the diving board downstairs. What do we find at the bottom of the stairs?
Find out next
Next
time.
episode.
No! My chaos energy may not come next time.
It will. Don't worry. I'll provoke. I mean, I'm innocent.
You're so great.
Oh no, I
You'll only
appreciate this so much.
you will only provoke if you're here.
How dare you slander me?
Rude.
I miss you, bro.
Slander me with the truth.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Like I said, you're famous, dude.
At least when I'm here, I bring it.
Mm-hmm. You sure did bring.
All the antagonizing and instigation.
Okay, I feel like every single
problem
one of
solving.
you know what my weaknesses are, and you played them, and you played me like a fiddle. Because I said I wanted to go home, I started walking away, and then everybody, NPCs, players, everybody said
You came
little
back with the
shit.
robot move and you slid backwards, and now you're in a
yeah,
secret
like I want you guys to
tunnel.
visualize Alex doing a reverse, very mechanical, like arms at a 90 degrees robot walk. Like, did you say death cult?
Mhm.
Not in
But-
my hometown, second hometown.
You need to understand. This was me channeling myself. This like super jumpy, hyper anxiety chaos
Yes.
gremlin. That is who I really am in real life. So I was just on my best behavior last time I was up north with you guys.
I mean, you were doing cartwheels in the background.
Oh, very definitely. I was doing cartwheels in your backyard.
What do you
Well-
guys think I get up to? Let's take bets.
I love the fact that like the one dude who I cast invisibility on, hey, go in with us. We definitely need you as our muscle if we get into a physical altercation. Was like, no, I want to bat people like whack-a-mole.
He's
I've got-
playing bobbing for apples with
I've
human
know,
beings.
distracted like a dozen people.
But like the fact that you grab the rope, pull people in, flip a dinghy, smack a bitch around, like it's just
But you said you wanted him to be the physical muscle. He just brought the fight to himself instead of waiting for it.
Stealth
to
game.
come to him.
You just,
and again, I said this, I said it in game. I trust my crew, I trust the people. If he's gonna choose to do that, he knows what he's doing. We were all appraised of the plan, and he chose to do that, and I trust his judgment, for better or worse. But like, of all of the sessions that we have had, having like 2 or rather 3 separate streams of complete comedic chaos is absolutely fucking pure gold.
Oh yeah, except I'm not there right now to knock his tooth out and have it
I
grow
can't
back.
wait. To see
Whose
what you
tooth?
guys
Whose tooth are
do
you
when
knocking out?
What?
I knocked out Orange Tooth.
What?
Remember?
Huh?
Oh yeah, I did.
Oh, yeah,
I
you
did
punched
want to
him
try,
when you killed all those horses. That's
Yeah.
right.
for better or for worse. If it made sense, it made sense. If it didn't, I was still doing it. We were gonna do get help.
My
Or
God.
help me get this guy.
It's
Okay,
just
but you have to go look at the chat in Discord because I have.
Are there memes?
Sorry, Chaos
You,
Gremlins.
you know there's a meme channel for that, right?
There's a meme
Oh,
channel.
Yeah, I don't know which one I was dropping stuff into. It was the one that I was in. I think I was just at the normal table one. Yeah, I know. Sorry. Anyway,
All right. Bitches, moans, gripes, complaints.
0.
That was fun.
0
Hey.
for you. 1,000 for my party.
Gotta pay 800 gold to get this motherfucker out of jail. This is
Prim's gonna have an
Yeah, it's fucking
aneurysm, but
bullshit.
Shannon had
That's why I
fun.
said, just leave me there. 2 days, and I can be an antagonist inside the prison for 2
You could have
days.
just been doing push-ups and pull-ups and had a prison montage.
Yeah.
I literally said he'll be fine.
We literally could have retconned your entire 48 hours in prison, and no, you're at the back door waiting to get let in. Nobody's at the back door to let you in. We're exploring a secret tunnel.
Yeah.
But you do
Secret
see the
tunnel.
back door.
Yeah, and we ignored it.
and we're not waiting to be let in.
Oh, you're waiting for your turn.
No, I'm waiting for someone to come out of it.
Oh shit. It'll be me.
He's gonna jump us.
Get him, Arn.
Fireball.
Get him!
A fucking flying 3'10" spider monkey hits me in the face.
Chokes you out.
Well,
But
we'll see next time.
On Dragon Ball Z.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Arn, spend 5
GG.
episodes screaming.
I gotta power up.
All right,
Next
I'm going to
season we'll
bed.
get to the character arc.
Goodbye.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for playing.
Amazing. Thank you guys.
I love them. Okay. Prim just wants to not break any laws or lie to people. Ugh. Alright, well. Well, if you want to be filled in, you can watch the stream. DSM, Birch, you're still drunk and in bed next to your captain stream. So, you know, there's that. Yeah, Arn did kill a man, and, you know, he should still be in jail for that, but money means you don't have to deal with laws, I guess. So there's that. Yep. Not me. I didn't do that. I am still on the outside. I didn't break in anywhere. But I will hold Alex responsible if anything happens to Winston or Giacomo. Mostly Winston. I will hold him. I will disown my brother. Yes, 2 days from now. Yes, I did hear that. We cannot let him do that. He has to stay here, which sucks because we're supposed to be back in Bonn. It's great. I love this. I love this for us. It's so great. Anyway, before I do pop a blood vessel, so Tuesday, we're doing a one-shot. Instead of our regular dragon campaign, we're doing Steve's concept of, like, ether-infused science stuff, but also there is magic, but it's, like, early 1900s New York City. That's what he's told us so far. It's still D&D 5e, so we're all working on our characters. So that should be fun, but we still haven't been able to resolve the cliffhanger for that dragon campaign, which I'm pretty sour about because, like, I want to know what's gonna happen, but I am excited. I've already made my character, Battle Master Fighter, so look forward to that. And then, next Thursday, we find out what's in the basement, maybe, for more swashbuckling. And I hope to see you then. If not, just have a great weekend. And I wish you all the best of luck when it comes to scheduling. I hope that people show up for your D&D games. Oh gods, Steve's already giving us Wizard War 3. Yeah, I don't like that, Steve. I don't like that. I hope to see you guys next time. Until then, good scheduling, I guess, and also memes in the Discord. Bye-bye.